What's up everybody? So in this video it's going to be a very advanced automation tutorial, and I'm going to be going through how you can do a bulk action using the two new automation features. So the first one is that find records action, and the second one is add a scheduled time. So at a scheduled time we're going to be sending, either you can use this for update a lot of records, or to send a lot of emails, or whatever that may be. This is going to be the perfect video for you. So if you haven't met me before, my name is Ben Green. I'm the owner of optimizeis, and what we do is we help business owners, probably just like you, help them optimize their information system. So it's stuff like Airtable, Asana, Slack, and then the systems that connect those like Zapier and Integromat. So if you are interested in services, you can check out the link in the description and request a consultation from me or someone on my team. But without further ado, we'll get right into the video now. So here's the base, and I'm going to go kind of quick through the tutorial. So if you need to pause it and just check out what I'm doing, feel free to pause it. But the first thing we're going to do, basically we are going to be creating a report of all these records that match conditions. So I'm going to show you that first part first on how to, at a scheduled time, find the records that you want to do the bulk action to. And so, forewarning, this is going to take two automations, and I'm going to show you those now. So the first automation is you want to come over here and you want to create a new automation. So this automation is going to be the trigger for the second one. So this is going to be trigger for bulk update. So once you do that, you can come in here and choose the trigger. And for this, you're going to choose at a scheduled time. They just added this, and they just also took it out of alpha, so it's good to go now. So for this one, we're going to run this at a scheduled time, and we're going to run this on days of the week. You could choose at regular intervals, and if you're curious, I have another video all about either of these options. But to make this simple, we're just going to choose every day, and we are going to choose like 1 p.m. It doesn't really matter what time for the tutorial, but we're going to choose 1 p.m. So now we'll run that test, and then we'll click done. And so at all of these days that we checked off at 1 p.m., it's going to trigger this. So now for the action, what we're going to do is we're going to find records. So when we find these records, what we need to come over here and look at is, what do we want to be finding? So we want to be finding the linked records that are in the opportunities table that match certain conditions. So if we come over to the opportunities table, we're going to specifically find the ones that are in the proposal stage, and we are going to just go right there. So if I come down here and I click the opportunities, and I want to find the records where the status is proposal. So you can set whatever conditions here that you want. You need to pick the record. These would be like the records that match conditions, and you need to pick these for this automation to then run a report, and I'll show you how to do that next. So once you test that, it'll find all 6 of these, so it will go find all of those, and now you can click done here. So now the action that we're going to do is we're going to come over here to the reports, and we're going to add an action here, and this action is going to be to create a record. So when we create this record, what we're going to do is we're going to create a record in the reports table. And for this, I would just create another table that is reports, and this is where you're going to add linked records here. So basically how this works is, at a scheduled time, it'll find these records, and to add this report, you just need to add the record IDs in the linked record field. And so to do that, you create a new record in here, and you come in here and you choose the proposals field, because that's where we want to add these linked records. And you go to your find records action, continue through all these steps, and then just insert this list of record IDs. So there should be 6 here. So we'll insert those, and just for simplicity's sake, we'll also add a name here. So we'll say this is going to be the test automation. And so now we can run this test, and it will automatically count those for us. So yep, we can see there's those 6 here, and now we're done. So once that reporting feature is on, you can turn that on, and so as long as you picked out the scheduled time that you want to do the bulk action, that's the first step. So that will count as the trigger. So the way that'll count as the trigger is now you want to come back to wherever you have your conditions your records that match those conditions. You want to come all the way over here, and you can see if we unhide some fields here. So if we come down here and unhide the reports, we can scroll over here and we can add a field down here, and it is the last modified time. So in the last modified time specific fields, come down here, toggle on reports, just the reports. So just that linked record that you just linked all of those records that you found to. And so you'll use those selected records, and you'll say this is going to be the trigger for bulk action. So now we'll create that field, and we'll say that this is the trigger for bulk action. So now what we're now going to do is we're going to say when this record is updated, we're going to perform this bulk action. So if I come in here and I add another automation, I'll say this is the perform bulk actions record, or perform bulk actions automation. So now we can choose a trigger, and so now you want to choose when record is updated. So now you want to choose that table where those records match those conditions, and you want to choose the view, so we'll go in this views, and then we want to choose the specific fields that will trigger that. So you can choose one of two things. I like to use this trigger for bulk actions field with this last modified time, but you could also choose the reports. So you can choose either of these. It doesn't particularly matter. I really like, so you can see when these automations are running, you can use that field. So once you choose that, when you choose the trigger for bulk action, you can run that test, and you can see it'll run those tests on each of these that have last been updated once this is turned on. So now you can click done, and if you come down here now this is where you pick whatever bulk action you want to do. So maybe now you want to send an email. You can send an email with stuff specific to this record right here. You can send anything specific to this. You can create a new record in a different table. So maybe in our tasks table, we want to add a task for each one of these. So now for us, we're going to come in here, we're going to create a record, and we're going to go to the tasks table. And again, you could create an email or anything you want to do in this step, but you'll add a create record in the tasks table for this example, and we'll choose the field. So for the field, we want to link it to the opportunities, and we want to add the record ID from the trigger of this step in there. So if I add that record ID, I can run that test, and I want to also add some other fields. So this is going to be automation test, just to test this out. And so that's all we're going to do. So now if we run that test, and we come over here to the automations, and I take off this grouping, we can see that automation test came in here perfectly. So now if I turn this on and I go back to these last two right here, so if I do this and I find these again, so if I'm going to come back here and clear out the data because we already ran that, and I'm going to go into the opportunities. Actually, I should be able to just test this again. So it's finding those records, and now we're going to create another report. So now we created that report, and now what this should do is it should auto-populate all these other tasks. So now you can see it perform that bulk action. It just added all of these right here. It did that bulk action off of the find records and at a scheduled time. So now at a scheduled time, you can do these bulk actions very easily, and you can include data from each one. So you can see each one of these is linked to something in the opportunities table that is at a particular status. That first one wasn't the greatest example because that one was in the qualification phase, but if you come down here, the only ones that will actually be last updated will be the ones in the proposal phase. So you can see that one was in proposal, that one was in proposal, that one was in, so on and so forth. So you can see all of these match the conditions when we found that bulk amount of records, and this will do these mass automations. So be careful with this because it can really loop you into a lot of automations, and especially if you're sending emails. I know that the Gmail integration is only limited to, I believe, 100 emails per day out of that automation, and correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I'm pretty sure it's 100 emails per day. But you can use this to maybe send some reminder emails. If you want to send some reminder emails to everybody who, say, hasn't paid an invoice. At the end of every day, you can use this to send those reminder emails. Maybe it's you want to send a reminder, you want to update a task every single day, or you want to update all the tasks that match certain conditions. You can now do that with this automation that I just outlined. So now if you want to take this a step further, maybe you don't just want to add one task in here, but you want to run a whole checklist. If you're curious about how to run a whole checklist with Airtable automations, customized for each task in the checklist, customized to the different links, the linked records that it's adding it to, you can check out this video right here in the end screen, and it will show you all about how to do that bulk checklist in Airtable. So you can really combine a lot of these if you want to, at the end of the day or midday every day or every 15 minutes, add a whole checklist of tasks to certain records that match conditions. You can go check out that video right there and it'll explain all of it. And without further ado, I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial and you learned about how to do these bulk actions. And without further ado, I'll see you in the next one, and have a great day.